Hi everyone, this is Caly. Welcome to my channel. I'm so excited to share the new Rainbow Splash line with you, exclusive to Simon Says Stamp. This special line of products is created to be approachable, simple, and for all rainbow seekers who want a clean and simple style, but is trying to collect an uncomplicated array of cardstock colors and ink pads. So let's take a look here at what the Rainbow Splash collection has to offer. Again, there are cardstocks and coordinating ink colors, as well as some refills. And as you can see, there are some basic stamp sets here for your crafting needs that are going to be super simple for everyday use. So there's a birthday set, as well as this fun crayon crafty set for teachers and students alike. And then to start, we have a very simple floral set, as well as two everyday messages set. This set is a more bold font, and the second set is a more scripty font, depending on what you're looking for your cards. Next up in the Rainbow Splash collection, we have a few new embossing folders. These are going to be great quality, but at a better price point than what Simon Says Stamp currently carries, which are more intricate 3D folders. So those are going to be fun to use as well. There are some colorful rainbow gem stickers here as well for your projects. And because the Rainbow Splash ink pads are foam pads, you're going to want some refills. So I'm going to stick these re-inkers aside and we're going to be swatching those later. Now here's a look at the beautiful colors that coordinate with all the beautiful Rainbow Splash ink colors, in addition to black and white cardstock. Okay, so now that you've seen all of the products from the Rainbow Splash collection, let's swatch these ink colors so you can see what they look like. Right now, I'm hole punching some little rounds so that we can also swatch our refill ink bottles, and I'll show you my technique for doing that. For the swatch stamp, I'm going to use the big flower here from the Happy Bloom stamp set. So I'll put that on an acrylic block. Off camera, I typed up all of the colors for the Rainbow Splash collection and printed them and cut them into 2" by 2" squares for my swatch binder. If you're interested in this document, I can share it on my blog with you so that you can swatch them out as well, just like I am here. I do this with all the inks that I collect, so I'm going to go ahead and stamp and speed through this process so you can see how everything is stamped. While I have my ink pad open, I'm going to go ahead and swatch my little refill bottle as well. I'm going to use some tiny dot adhesives here, and I'm going to add one to the top of my refill bottle, just like that. Once the adhesive is on the top of that bottle, of the lid, I'm going to go ahead and add that little dot that I hole punched earlier, and then I'm going to use that to just dab it onto the ink pad to get some color onto the top. This is a quick way to swatch all of your refill bottles, and so that you can see what colors you're looking for when you're looking at the bottles from the top view. I store my bottles in a bin so I can look at them and quickly identify what colors I'm looking for without having to pull out the bottles and to read all the labels. So I'm going to quickly go through all of my swatching for the rest of the colors. There are a total of 16 colors in this Rainbow Splash collection, and this is an initial collection, so it may grow. I don't know for sure yet, but I have a feeling that it might grow, especially with the stamps and dies and other products in the collection. Okay, so we're just going to quickly finish up here with the last color, which is the gray or gravel color. I'm going to clean up, and then we can see here all of the refill bottles together. It's so colorful, and I love being able to look at all those tiny dots of colors. And here's a look at all of the swatches together. I'm just going to line them up on the screen here. The 16 colors together are a beautiful rainbow and such a great variety of colors and shades. And just for fun, let's look at those colors side by side. They match perfectly and are great to use together. Now that we've seen all the colors and have swatched them, let's create a card. I'm using the Schoolhouse Messages stamp set here, and I'm going to use this large crayon, and I'm going to stamp them in rainbow order across this panel. Since the idea is to create some simple cards, I'm going to use an acrylic block. I don't know about you, but I rely on my Misty for stamping a lot. So I'm going to keep it simple here and take it back to basics using an acrylic block and relying on the grid marks on my acrylic block as well as on my glass mat to ensure that I stamp these as straight as possible across my panel. And as you can see, I started with the green in the center and then I worked my way out so that I can make sure that the spacing is proper. And originally I did this because I thought I was just going to stamp it on this panel and keep it as is. But then once I stamped all of my sentiments, I decided I was going to go ahead and die cut this since this stamp set comes with coordinating dies. And I thought I could play around with the arrangement a bit more if I could die cut them. And dies aren't necessary. You can always fussy cut these simple images. Again, these products are made to be approachable and simple, so you can always fussy cut these simple images. Now on a separate panel that I've trimmed to mat a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card base, I'm going to go ahead and arrange these to kind of splay out from the center on the left side so that it gives this arrangement a bit more fun and interest. Once these fun crayons are adhered in place, I'm going to go ahead and adhere this entire panel to my card base, which is cut from the buttercream cardstock. And we could stop here, but I decided to use the fun rainbow gems that we have that coordinate with the ink colors and adhere the rainbow gems in rainbow order next to the crayon coordinating colors. And that finishes my fun Rainbow Splash card for today. I hope you enjoyed this introduction to the Rainbow Splash collection. Again, this collection is exclusive to Simon Says Stamp and is its own line. You can get more information on my blog as well as on the Simon Says Stamp blog about this new line of products, and everything will be linked below for your convenience if you're interested in shopping now. Thanks so much for stopping by and have a wonderful day, everyone. Bye!